Welcome to the live session during our cleaning challenge. Today is day, 4 of the spring cleaning challenge. So if you've been following along with the challenge, then I'm super excited to have you here. I see that some people are already hopping on. As you hop on, let me know who you are and where you're joining from. And I'd love to see you. Awesome. Perfect. Well, if you don't already know me, I am Suzanna Kaye, and one of the things I wanted to talk about during this session was I wanted to talk about my cleaning basket and go through how I set up my cleaning caddy. So if you have any comments or any questions, please pop them over into the comments section and let me know who you are, where you're joining me from. I always, as you know, love to find that out, but super excited that you're here. Now, as I mentioned, this is day 4 of the cleaning challenge that's going on. So I figured I would go through and share with you my cleaning caddy that I have set up to make cleaning super, super easy, because I have all of my basic stuff that I use regularly in one spot, and it's super, super easy to carry. I used to have one of those big, bulky caddies, and while yes, it held all my stuff, it was really hard to carry around. So I've made it super minimal, but at the same time, I found some ways to efficiently get other things done around the house with my caddy that I normally would just put on a to-do list, and it would just stress me out. So if you have any questions, as I mentioned in the comments area, let me know. But let's look at this cleaning caddy. Okay, so this cleaning caddy, and let me actually sit down. This is my first time shooting like this in my kitchen. So I have no idea how to frame half of this, but I want you to be able to see, and I will also share this on the blog and in the group later too. But this is my new favorite caddy. So this right here is by Molly Ollie, and I will say that actually they sent me this to try out for free. But I'm not getting paid for selling it or anything. They just wanted me to try it out, and if I liked it, to share it with all of you. So this is by Molly Ollie. It's called the Mimo Caddy, and I do have my store link that I will share with you. Stephanie says that she bought hers today. Hi, Stephanie. And hey, Suzanne. Good morning, Suzanne from Louisiana. Let's see. I have my favorite things. Here's the link to my favorite things shop. Now, this is an affiliate link, okay? So if you did purchase anything from this link, then I will get a very small commission, but don't worry, you don't have to actually purchase anything. You can also just check out the links and what types of items I love. And yeah, so it's up to you. If you want to check out the link for the favorite things, then this is where you can find out more about these items. So this is the Molly Ollie's Mimo Caddy, it's called. It's actually supposed to be a diaper bag, and I often use diaper bags to organize all sorts of things when I used to organize people in their homes one-on-one. I used to bring a diaper bag along, and they just have all the little compartments. So that's the only reason why when they reached out to me, normally I say no when they want to send me something for free, because I don't necessarily want to have them expect me to promote something that I don't like. And I always tell them, if I don't like it, I'm not going to promote it. But this time I'm like, okay, it's a diaper caddy. I do love to organize with diaper caddies. And this one, it's a nice cleanable felt, and inside is lined. So it's super easy to clean, and it's got all sorts of compartments. But whether you use this caddy or not does not matter. I just like to have something that's quick grab. So if I do want to do some cleaning, and what I do is I'm not the type who really likes to clean on a regular basis. I'm not good with habits. I'm not good with sticking to routines. So what I try to do is just maybe once a day, a couple times a week, I will just set my timer for about 15 minutes, and I'll grab this and I'll wander around and clean whatever I feel like cleaning. And I call it my wandering cleaning. It's like the wandering tidy, which you can see over on the YouTube channel. But this whole caddy has pretty much everything that I need for all of my basic cleaning. So some of the things that I have in the caddy that I absolutely love, and like I said, a lot of these I've got on that favorite things store. right here, this is one of my newer discoveries. I discovered this from somebody, and I wish I remembered who recommended this to me last year in the spring cleaning challenge. And this helps dust your blinds. And I absolutely love this because you put this between the blinds and you can just squeeze it and pull, and it'll get so much of the dust off. And I love it so much. I bought one and it had all of these extra parts. There it is. It has all these extra ones. You just throw them in the wash when you're done. I thought there was no way I was going to use all those, but my blinds, I did not realize how dusty they got. So it's nice to have several of these right within my caddy. And I just put them in a Ziploc bag just to keep them nice and so they don't get caught on anything. I do it with an extra Swiffer duster refill. But that goes right in the side compartment of my caddy in a little plastic bag. And that way I can dust my blinds and just throw this part in the wash. It comes off super easy. It just slides on and off. Makes the blinds so much easier. So when I'm in the mood for the blinds, then I have it right here in the caddy. I also have, of course, my Swiffer. And my Swiffer, I only use this one. This is the one with the extension. So it gets really super long, so I can get all the way up to the ceiling. And if I had ceiling fans, I don't, but if I did have ceiling fans, then it would easily clean those ceiling fans. But I don't worry about using a small one for things close up and a long one for things farther away. I just use this one to keep it simple. And the less you can have in your cleaning kit, the better, because the more you put in your quick grab cleaning kit, the harder it is to find the things that you need. So less is more. This one will do the job of things close up and far away. So I just use this one. And like I said, I have the refills right over here. And I see several other people have hopped on. Let me know who you are and where you're joining me from. I always love to hear from everybody. And if you have any questions, let me know. Or if you have any of your favorite products that you like to clean with, I would love to hear that too. So really quickly, I'm going to pop over to this side. Another thing that I put in the side is I have an apron. This is one of those like $1. They used to be $1. I'm assuming they might still be Home Depot aprons, but it's just a simple apron. And whenever I'm in the mood for doing more of a wandering tidy where I'm all over the place and I don't feel like carrying a caddy, then I'll just pull this out, throw a couple things right inside of here and strap this around my waist. And then I can wander all over the house. And usually it's got like some wipes and some dusters and stuff. So I keep this just right with the caddy so it's easy to find. Hey, Catherine. Catherine's joining us from Seattle. Welcome. So good to see you. And I would love to hear what your favorite things are to have in your cleaning caddies too. I see Jane's here from Australia. Welcome, Jane. Good to see you as well. So the other thing I have in the front section of my caddy, I have an old toothbrush, of course, to get scrubbing in all those areas. And when I got Invisalign, the invisible braces, I got this from my doctor, and it's a super strong brush. It's by Oral-B. I don't know. I'm guessing you could probably buy them somewhere, but I love this brush. So I'll have to see if I can find this one and add it to my favorite things list if they sell it. But that Oral-B brush is super awesome for scrubbing too. Hey, Linda. Linda's here from Southeast Pennsylvania. Spring is definitely here, isn't it? I love it. So before the super summer heat hits here in Florida, because I'm here in Orlando, so we're already getting, the other day, it felt like 102 degrees, they said. And I think they were right. It did feel very hot. So in the other side, I love that these handles stick up. In the other side, I have like those little, just a roll of trash bags. So if there's a full trash can, I can do that. I have a bleach pen. So this I really love because it will put just like a spot of bleach wherever I need it. I use it a lot around like the sink, the faucets around the sink and places like that. So having a bleach pen right here, I don't use it often, but when I need it, it's nice to have. And then on this side, this is the side that kind of makes my cleaning caddy a bit different than what a lot of people use or set it up as, because this is kind of my quick home maintenance side. So along with my cleaning supplies, I have a screwdriver, and this screwdriver, it's nice. You can pull out one end, flip it around. So you've got the Phillips head. It's hard to see. Phillips head, and you've got the flat head. So you can flip it around nice and easy. But this screwdriver, it also has the fatter ones on the other side. This means if I happen to find any knobs or any cabinet hardware that's coming loose, then I've got this right here already. So I can just grab this while I'm cleaning, because it's always when I'm cleaning that I notice these things. And I can grab this and quickly tighten it right then, instead of thinking, oh, later on I need to do that. The other home maintenance part that I have in this super handy, they've got like this zippy area, and it's hard to do it. It's a lot easier to unzip than I just showed. It's just hard to do it while holding a caddy up with one hand. But in here they have, there's like this big pocket and these little spots here. And I have, I'll show you. These are just Minwax wood. Oops, the mail must be here. These are the wood stain markers. So I have the 3 different colors for wood stains that are the colors of the various woods in my home. And I have these inserts. I just put them in the big pocket, so I remember what each color looks like, because otherwise I'll forget. And then I have the wood stain markers. So if I see a scratch in the wood, then I can just touch it up right then, because I'm already there cleaning. I'm already looking at it, and I will forget otherwise. I also have a Sharpie, because in my office especially, and in my beautiful stepdaughter's room, in Kayla's room, I have the black IKEA furniture. So if it gets a scratch on it, then a black Sharpie will touch it up super easy. So having these right here in the sides where I can just pull them out whenever I need them. The other thing I have is Goo Gone. So to get any of that sticky like residue from stickers or anything like that, then I can just pull it out right there while I'm cleaning, instead of trying to remember to do it later. So this little side pouch I don't use often, but when I see something that needs to be done, it's so nice to already have it right here. So I encourage you, as you're setting up your cleaning caddies, if you can get a caddy that has little pockets along the side, then it's perfect for little extra hardware that you would use often. Now, don't try to fill it with every type of thing that you might come across. Only do the things that you would come across fairly frequently, such as stain markers and Goo Gone. Oh, yep. Sorry, dogs. And screwdrivers. That's the joy of life. Anyway, don't try to overstuff it with everything that you could possibly ever use, because then it's going to be hard to find what you need again, right? Exactly. All right, let me know in the comments what you use most often for your home maintenance. And give me 1 second. I'm going to go kill my dogs. Down. Good. All right, I know that didn't actually sound like killing them, did it? There, we're back. Dogs are going to be a little bit more quiet for a minute. Okay, so along with those handy dandy maintenance items that I use, inside this area, I have several compartments that I have inside. And with this caddy, they have little Velcro, so you can change around the compartments. But the various compartments that I use, I love, this is just canned air. So it's what you would use for like spraying out your computer keyboard and stuff. Can you hear that? So it just sprays the blast of air. I use this because I have just a couple places that have like fake plants or really tiny like areas that dust gets in. Now, you don't want to spray it into any vents, like computer vents or TV vents. So you don't want to spray it where you're spraying it into a vent because that can actually hurt the electronics inside. But anything that's not necessarily a vent but has small spaces like keyboards, like it's made for, or little plants, or like this back thing here, then I can use that and it'll spray the dust off of it instead of me trying to get a duster into all those nooks and crannies. So canned air is absolutely one of my favorites. I see. Catherine says she uses procrastination. You know, that's one of my most often used tools as well. But at least breaking it down into tiny bites each day or a couple times a week makes it much more often than I actually get around to it, because I don't tell myself that it has to be a big job. That's hilarious. Hi, Janelle. Welcome. Linda uses Norwex for cleaning everything. She said it would all fit in the Molly Ollie. That's awesome. Yeah, I've heard great things about Norwex. I've never actually used it, but I've heard fantastic things. So also in this compartment, this is where I keep all of the sort of wet items, the items that get wet more often. And I just had this dollar store cat in a hat glass, but I have my magic erasers, which I do not know how I ever lived without. I use these for everything. And I have a scrubby sponge, and those just go into the cup. So that way, if I use them and they're drippy still, they're not gonna get everything wet. And just a little scrub brush. But also in the bottom of that compartment, and I can show you there, you see, I have one of those little dollar store bins, just because this is the one compartment where I put wet items. So if it did happen to drip, even though this little caddy is something that you can wipe down and it holds up really, really well, I've been really impressed with how it holds up. This just gives me a little extra like happiness about if it did drip, then that's less for me to wipe off of the bottom of the caddy. So that's that compartment. It's mostly just wet things that would possibly drip or get wet, and then that canned air. Then the bigger compartment, this is one larger compartment right here, if you can see in the middle. So this whole part is one large one, and then there's a smaller one and a smaller one, and this section does come out. So if you wanted it to be just one big caddy, you could, or just two sides, you can do that. But in the larger compartment, this is where I just keep sort of all of my cleaning bottles. So I have the Clorox wipes or Lysol wipes, whatever happened to be on sale, whatever brand happened to be on sale. I just throw one of the smaller ones of those in there. And I only really use these for things that are super gross, like the toilet. Now for my regular wipes, I actually make my own because I don't really want to throw a bunch of stuff into the landfill, a bunch of these cloths. I don't know how fast they actually break down, but there's some tough cloths. So I imagine they don't break down really fast. So the fewer I can throw into landfill, the better. These are a lot cheaper than buying a ton of wipes because I go through a lot of wipes. And also these don't have any chemicals in them that I'm not familiar with. So I just bought one of these little, it's a container that has the seal, so it's leak proof. So you can put water in it and it won't leak out. And this was just a cute one that I had with birds. I think on my favorite things list, I think I actually have these shown because I just thought that was so cute with the little bird as the handle. But I like cutesy things. I don't know if you do. But inside, whenever a towel dies or a t-shirt or a rag, I've just cut it up. And I filled this. I usually fill it about halfway with half vinegar, half water, and then a couple drops of essential oil sometimes if I feel like it. But I'll pull one out. I usually squeeze out any of the extra vinegar and water. But then I've got this great little wipe. And I can wipe things down as I go. And then that plastic bag that I have with the Swiffer and everything in it, I can just throw all the wipes that I use right in there and they can go right in the laundry. And I can reuse the bag, I can reuse the wipes. So I just wash the wipes, and then next to my washer and dryer, I have a little container. So as I pull things out of the dryer that I've washed, these little wipes, I just fill up the container. When the container gets full or one of these gets empty, I pull from there and refill it. But that way I don't have to worry about like refilling it all the time. When it gets empty or when that container gets full, that's when I deal with it. But super, super easy, so much cheaper, better for the environment in your home. I am creating a video and a post about how I make my wipes. So keep an eye out for that. But if you did want to find this, what's it called? Container with the little birdies and stuff, I do have that on the favorite things link, which is right there on the screen. I'll also put this link in the description. If it's not already there, it might already be there. I don't know how well I thought ahead. But yeah, also tell me in the comments, not only, if you've not already said hi and where you're from, tell me what you use that's DIY. Are there any things that you create yourself around your home for cleaning? Because I would love to hear that as well. I'm always looking for great DIY, different DIY hacks and recipes. Oh, Catherine says that she uses the timer for 20-minute segments. That's awesome. Yes, I use a timer in my office. And I used to use a timer for cleaning as well. I've stopped doing the timer for cleaning as much, but there's something about the timer. And I'm so glad you brought that up, Catherine, because it's a brilliant, brilliant idea. There's something about the timer where if you know that you're only going to do it for like 15 or 20 minutes, you can push yourself to do anything for 15 or 20 minutes, right? It's not that bad when you see that there's an ending point, and especially as you see the time go down. Because the hardest part about cleaning is getting started. Once we get started, usually we kind of get in the zone and we really kind of enjoy ourselves and keep going. But when that timer goes off, you can either stop if you're not having fun and don't feel like going on, or you can keep going if you've enjoyed it. But that really gets you going. It gets past that mental block of like just getting started. So brilliant. And a timer could easily fit right in your caddy, or if you have one of those clip-on timers, you could clip it onto the side, or even use your phone, because a lot of times I put on a podcast or some music as I go. So thank you for sharing that. Sometimes I get in the mood where I use air fresheners like Febreze. If the dogs are extra stinky, then I might use Febreze more often. I also sometimes have my own that I kind of mix up, but I'll usually have a bottle of air freshener, whether it's Febreze that I bought at the store because I was feeling a little bit lazier, or if it's stuff that I mixed up myself. And then, of course, the toilet bowl cleaner. Like, I don't know, I feel like I spend most of my life just cleaning the toilets. But toilet bowl cleaner goes right in here, and then wood care, some wood cleaner, I put right in here as well. So that way, all of the main bottles of chemicals or of cleaners, I have all in that one larger section. So it looks like this, if you can see it. And I'll try to post some photos later so that you can see it better. And then this last compartment is different, just because this compartment gets refilled each time that I'm actually going to do more of a full cleaning spree. These are all of the items that get used up during one cleaning session or are to refill other things. So in this section, I have some rags. So I'll throw in some nice clean new rags, which are usually like cut up t-shirts or something. Then for me, I switched over to doing those toilet wands, the Clorox toilet wands where you throw away the end thing, just because they seem to scrub even better. So I throw in one of the refill packs so I can see whenever they need to be refilled, I'm right there, and I already have them right there with me. Give me some thumbs up or hearts or likes if you are like me and you don't like to clean the toilet and you try to make it as easy as possible. So throw a thumbs up or a like or a heart on screen so I can see that you agree. But yes, the toilet ones, super, super helpful. And those, like I said, they're refills. So I just throw one of the packs in there and then refill as I go. And then this is just one of those toilet freshener things. I don't even remember what it's called, but it's like sticks to the side. It's like some gel that sticks to the side of the toilet, makes it not so stinky. Yep, I see a lot of people are like me. You do not like the toilet cleaning. Amen, right? Amen. Then we have 3 toilets. So I have 3 boxes of 3 drop-ins. I buy them in the boxes of 3. So whenever I'm doing the bigger cleaning, I'll just grab one of those boxes, put it right into my caddy, and then I put one in each toilet. So that gets filled in there. And then I will throw in some air fresheners. So the little ones, I get these like from the dollar store. But any type of these little quick grab air fresheners, so that I can replace those in each room. But that's all that goes in the center section. So usually the center section is empty when it's sitting in my closet, because that's something where right before I'll do my cleaning, I will just throw in whatever it is that I need. And it just pops in super nice and easy. It's rare that I need anything else, but this is also if I'm going to do something like if I plan to, for example, clean the refrigerator and the microwave and everything. I have the stainless steel, and I shared the video earlier of how I clean stainless steel with olive oil, which sounds so weird, but it really helps keep the fingerprints from showing up on your stainless steel, which this one I actually need to clean again. And it's been a while and it still does not have a whole lot of fingerprints on it. But if I'm going to do that type of cleaning, then this compartment, instead of having these refills, will have my olive oil spray and extra rags and a roll of paper towels, because those are the things that I would use for that project. If I'm going to work really hard on like doing all the different wood care in my home, then this compartment would have some of the wood care items. So this is that ever-changing compartment where most of the time it's doing the refills for the simple cleans, but if I'm doing something in particular, a special cleaning, then that's what will go in there. But that's it. That is my cleaning caddy. And like I mentioned, I like it super light and easy to just grab, and the handles are flexible so they aren't hard on my hands. So I actually do really love this Molly Ollie caddy. And if you wanted to find it, like I said, I do have my favorite things link that I have. It's probably in the description already, but if it's not, then there it is on the screen too. But let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what your favorite things are to clean. Even if you're watching the replay, I know very few people are able to watch the whole thing live, which I'm super excited that, Jane and Catherine and Stephanie and Linda and Janelle and everybody, you're all here with me live. If you've not already said hi over in the comments, let me know who you are. But if you're on the replay, I would still love if you post in the comments what you like to use. And if you do any DIY recipes and DIY cleaners, I would love to hear what cleaners you have and all of that stuff. Robin says, can we buy those in the UK? You should be able to, because I believe the Molly Ollie is an Amazon link. I try to do the Amazon links as often as I can. I will also try to post the direct website link for Molly Ollie just in the description. So hopefully you'll have to, I'll have to remind myself to post the link for the Molly Ollie directly. But I'm probably actually going to buy another one of these, because before I used it for cleaning, I used it for 5 million different projects. Like I was doing a photo project and I had all my photo project stuff. And then I was doing another project I do a lot of laser cutting with a Glowforge, and I had all my stuff in there for that. I will probably buy 1 or 2 more of these, and they come in gray and teal. And yeah, I love, love, love using these for not only cleaning, but I use them for projects so much. Janelle says, love your ideas, especially changing the middle section according to task. Yeah, that was one of those aha moments for me. What if I leave this empty and only put in special things that I need? And it was one of those life-changing moments where I'm like, duh, why didn't I think of that before? Thank you so much, Janelle. Oh, you're welcome, Robin. Absolutely. Jane says, I should be asleep right now. It's very late here. Oh yeah, is it Australia or something? You're really on the other side of the world from me, I think. Yeah, go to sleep, but I'm glad that you're here with me. You must be a night owl. I love that, Jane. So awesome. Let me know in the comments what you use. Also, let me know if you enjoyed this live. I'm going to try to come into the groups live more often in the groups on YouTube, and just chat and share random tips that I have with you. And if there's anything that you would like to see me talk about on the lives that I do, hopefully once a week, then let me know, because this is going to be kind of just a good time to chat with all of you and get to know you and what I can share with you to make life better. Check out my website also at SuzannaKaye.com. And that's where the blog is. I'm going to be posting even more on the blog soon. The wonderful Stephanie is going to be helping with more blog and YouTube videos, which I'm super excited about. And if you're not a member of the Home Organizing Challenges Facebook group, hop over there. If you just hop onto Facebook and you can search Home Organizing Challenges in groups, then you'll see. Right now we've got the Spring Clean Challenge up, but here's the link if you need it as well. But I am super, super excited that you are here with me right now. It has been so much fun talking with you live. Oh, you're so welcome, Jane. Jane says, really interesting to watch what you're sharing. Thank you. You're so welcome. I love talking with all of you. This has been so much fun. Have an absolutely amazing day. If you're doing the Spring Clean Challenge, then you have Friday left of the main challenge. This weekend, we're still going to be doing some of the challenge, and it's all of those random things that we forget to clean around our house. So it's a really nice way to get those light switches cleaned and the doorknobs and all of that stuff. Linda says, a new tool bag is on my next must-have list. Molly Ollie looks great for that too. It is. It would be a great tool bag. Absolutely. Thank you, Jane. You too. And if you are part of the Spring Challenge and you've not already gotten that free downloadable Spring Clean checklist, then that checklist has not only the link to the favorite things store, but it has what we are cleaning each day. So it's a nice way to be able to check off what you are cleaning. So go to suzannakaye.live, L-I-V-E, /get-the-checklist. And that's it. So if you enjoyed all that you've seen, then if you're on YouTube with me, subscribe to my channel, comment, like this. That way Facebook will know to show you more from me and let you know when I go live. If you're not interacting, then Facebook assumes that you're not interested. So make sure to give me a like, comment. Facebook really loves it when you comment. Then it says that, oh, okay, you're interested in her. And of course, check out my website. I'm excited. I will see you over in the Facebook group, and have an amazing week. I love you so, so much. Mwah. Have a wonderful day, beautiful. Bye.